Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are finally doing gameplay with the first GOAT card in NBA 2K25, my team, GOAT Jayson Tatum. I have never been able to use this card. People have had him for a few months, although he's been updated a couple of times. He is now updated to a point where I think he's at least decent, but I will say for a GOAT card, this card is extremely mid, and I'm going to explain why that is. I hope he gets a further update, but maybe he won't. I don't know. Wouldn't be shocking for 2K to keep the free card pretty mid, but he's a great sign of what is to come to a certain extent. If that makes any sense, I guess. For GOAT cards in terms of stats and badges. Animation wise, not quite, but we'll talk about those animations in a little bit. Either way, I'm extremely excited to use this card. This is a card you get for free from reaching Dark Matter Rep, which is extremely hard to do, takes an extremely long time. Big shout out to my guy Zay for letting me use his account to record this video. He's been grinding all year, got this just a couple days ago, and so huge congrats to him for completing this grind, and I really appreciate him letting me do a gameplay of this card. So GOAT Tatum is 6'8", 99 stats across the board. Of course, you would expect a GOAT card to have all 99 stats, and he does. And not only does he have all 99 stats, he has every single badge in the game on Legend. The card is cracked out of his mind in terms of stats and badges. The best card in my team. The problem with him is that despite being the best card in my team offensively, or in terms of stats and badges, the animations don't really indicate that, to be totally honest. I mean, he's got Curry Escape, which is nice, and he's got the Aaron Fox dribble style, which doesn't have a good burst. You can't really burst out of it, but you can at least do a nice push cross out of it. I just don't like the De'Aaron dribble style personally. He still has his own jumper. It is on very quick, and he's got Pro 2 fade. I think these are the same animations that his 100 overall has. I'm pretty sure. At one point when this card first came out, he had all 99 stats and all normal animations with all Hoff badges. Then he got updated to having release on very quick and all legend badges, and then they updated the animations again. I think when his 100 overall came out to accurately reflect the 100 overall animations with Pro 2 fade and Curry Escape and De'Aaron Fox dribble style. At the same time, he doesn't have behind the back. He doesn't have an elite level size up. He doesn't have Garland dribble style. He doesn't have like a glitchy park release. His jumper's good, but it's his own shot. For a GOAT card, card feels really mid. I have a feeling almost every GOAT card they drop is going to be better than this Tatum card unless they update this card. And I would think for how hard he is to get, they should low-key make this card perfect, in my opinion. But that is just me. Either way, we get to use the first GOAT card in 2K25 my team, and with all the legend badges this card has and good animations, I have no doubts he's going to be good. The honest truth is, though, is he really going to play that different than his Dark Matter? I mean, than his 100 overall? I doubt it. Probably feels pretty much the same as his 100 overall. To this point, anyway, he probably does. So, I don't know. I don't have unbelievably high expectations for this card. Despite being a GOAT card, he's probably not one of the 3 or 4 best small forwards in the game. So let's hop into a game, see what Jayson Tatum can do. Alrighty, hopping into this game, we're going up against dude who's got Dikembe and Kareem as his bigs, Denny Avdia, Paul George, and I think that was Josh Smith on the wings and at guard. So overall, pretty solid looking squad for our opponent here. He's got 13 wins already this season, is in tier 4, and we got ourselves a nice matchup here. Should be a pretty solid game. Excited to see what this Tatum card can do, man. Obviously in real life, Tatum just tore his Achilles last week, which is a real shame. Hopefully he's able to come back from that injury here in the near future, or I guess as quickly as one can come back from a torn Achilles, and is able to resume his career just as healthy as he was, because that is a real shame of an injury to happen to one of the game's brighter players. Even if you're not the biggest Tatum fan in the world, you gotta feel bad for him for that injury. But really nice start to the game for JT. Gets himself a bucket, gets himself a steal, and is now in a position to try to attack downhill and get himself another bucket. He's got all the legend badges in the world, and it still can't prevent him from getting chased down blocked. That is unfortunate, and it leads to a dunk on the other end for Dikembe Mutombo, leading to a 3-2 deficit. Pump fake here. I'm gonna take like one step to the middle, and then I'm gonna go corner here and try to Pro 2 fade it in the corner. Of course, I'm lagging. Why am I spiking? I don't know, but that's all right. Unfortunately, we missed. It was a good looking shot. Him having the Pro 2 fade is certainly a plus. I don't mind that shot, even if it doesn't go in. I will never be mad about a wide open 3. So with that being said, let's see what we can do defensively or offensively here. See if we can recreate that first bucket, because that was really nice. Hit our pop. Wide open 3 is a good look. Okay, never mind. The game doesn't rock with me. Why did it take him so... It's a bad pass. It's just the spacing isn't proper there, but I don't know. The defense confused me a little bit there. It was like a switch, but then it wasn't, and JT was never quite open enough, unfortunately, on that possession to get a shot off. So, and then I forced a pass, and it wasn't really there. I might just stink at this game, bro. I don't even know. What am I doing? That's Denny Avdia, one of the best, fastest jumpers in the game for any of the point guards. And I'm like, oh yeah, here, you want a wide open three? Have fun. Catch and shoot, JT, wide open three. Speaking of wide open threes, there's a knockdown jump shot, his second three ball of the game. And Jayson Tatum is up to 6 points on this one so far. And apparently he's guarding Paul George this possession too. That is all right. Step through here, jump. We not giving up nothing to Denny. JT help. Is that off of Wemby? It probably is, right? Yeah. All right, we live. Not a horrible start. We got 2 buckets for JT. He's got a nice steal. He's done a couple of good things. I really like Legend Interceptor make a play on that ball, but play this. Good manual contest. Should be a board, and it is great defense. Now we run the floor. Swing it up to JT. JT catch. Pump fake, go middle. I'm shooting this. He's not quite close enough to me. That might be green. I got 99.3 in legend shooting badges, man. I feel like that's not a bad shot at all. Unable to knock it down, unfortunately, but I do not mind the shot selection. Behind the back here, JT. Denny's a great defensive card, but I got 99 speed, legend lightning launch, legend posterizer. I'm trying to get to that rim, and we're able to do exactly that. Jayson Tatum, for his first dunk of the game, has got 8 points so far. I mean, he is feeling a little more impactful than his 100 overall. I don't know if that's fair to say, but just the legend badges, I think, make a difference, in all honesty, in terms of how quick he feels, how explosive he is off the dribble a little bit and stuff like that. Some of the things he can do might be a bit better than that 100 overall. Although, again, I don't think I'd take this card, obviously, over an invincible Giannis or somebody like that. That's an obvious one. But even like some of the other 100 overall small forwards, am I taking him over those guys at only 6'8"? I don't really know. Maybe. He's looking good so far. I'll say that. I gotta green that, man. God, we got to start better than this, dude. Multiple misses. I feel like I constantly miss shots I should make on this game. Maybe I'm just bad. I don't know. I've never missed so much as I miss on 2K25. I just constantly miss open shots, and it's so exasperating. Like, maybe I just suck, but maybe it's the RNG shooting. Sometimes I feel like it's a combination of both, to be totally honest. Run the floor again, JT. Let's space the floor here. We'll go 5 out. Make sure we got our spacing proper, and then I'm just going right by you, trying to get to that rim. Jayson Tatum inside, easy standing dunk. He feels really, really fast. I don't know if it's the lightning launch on Legend or whatever, but definitely feels quick getting to the rim so far. And I mean, I am liking him a good bit. I don't think this is like the greatest player I've ever played, but he seems like a decent player, and Tatum's having himself a great game so far. So certainly not mad about what I'm seeing to this point in the game. Obviously, I'd wide up and standing dunk there with Shea if I wanted it. I didn't really want it though. Pro 2 fade. Jayson Tatum for 3. Green beam. Beautiful shot off the screen. He's doing it offensively right now, man. Really liking what he's able to do. And that Pro 2 fade, I mean, I tell you all the time, it's such a big deal to have the ability to fade to both sides at such a high level. And Jayson Tatum, of course, gives you that at an extremely high level with 99 3 ball and all the legend shooting badges in the game. So love what I'm seeing out of Tatum so far in this game. Really do feel like he's playing quite well to start us off. And we got a 13-7 lead. JT with all 13 to end the first quarter. Overall, I would consider that a very, very successful quarter. Can we finish it off here and get ourselves a couple more plays here to start the second quarter with Jayson Tatum? Because he's done a great job. That is not a great shot. Dikembe's got an incredible release, and I know it's glitchy, but I wouldn't consider that an elite level shot. I'm pulling this. He's not quite close enough to me. That's green. Oh, let me green it. Good steal to Shea. We'll take it. I mean, I got 99.3. I'm shooting contested shots. No hesitation. That one might have been a little too contested. That probably wasn't the best shot selection you've ever seen by any means, and I get a wide open dunk for Josh Smith. Not my smartest. Definitely could be better than that. Probably not my smartest last couple possessions, to be honest, but he almost had a steal there. He does not. We're going to go pick and fade here. I'll use the screen, try to get downhill. Oh, Josh Smith is right up on me. Okay. Same thing here. Don't let him get through the screen. So, dude, he got through that. The screen didn't even touch. Just sitting on. I just love it. He's sitting off the ball the whole possession. CPU just decides, I'm not touching the screen this whole possession. And it leads to a stop for him. Luckily, we get the board, but I just hate off ball in this game. It should be so much worse than it is, but unfortunately, it's freaking cold. Sometimes it's so funny how RNG based off ball is too, because sometimes your players will touch every single screen if you're off balling, and you'll give up a ton of wide open shots, and sometimes they'll get through every single screen and make every single play perfectly, and that just exasperates me how RNG based the success of something like off ball is in this game. Good defense here. JT with the box board, 99 board, legend rebound chaser. He can do it all. Downhill drive all the way to the rim. Jayson Tatum, oh my lord, take flight. That's a great highlight to end off on. 15 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 steal. 6 of 14 and 3 and 9 from 3. May not be the greatest efficiency in the world, but I really like what this card was able to do in this game. Very, very solid performance from Jayson Tatum. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.